CurlyHairedVanguard qualifiers, and was also used by the winner of the championship series. Gold received a total of 9 cards from this set, but the main cards were the infamous Spectral Duke Dragon and its Ride Chain cards. Spectral Duke Dragon was a card that borrowed from Shadow Paladin, with its limit break allowing it to retire 3 Gold Paladin rearguards and counterblasting 2 in order to restand at the end of the battle that it attacked. It would lose the Twin Drive ability, but could keep all of the power and criticals it acquired from the previous battle and do one more drive check this battle. Even though it loses the Twin Drive ability, any unit on the Vanguard circle can perform one drive check when it attacks, unless stated by another card or effect. Spectral Duke had a leg up on the only other unit that can restand on the Vanguard circle at this time, Dragonic Overlord, in that its first attack did not need to hit for the restand to trigger. Overlord's restand only worked if its attack hit, but also Spectral Duke was not once per turn. So if you had another 2 counterblasts and 3 other rearguards to retire, you could actually restand again. Here's a list from the French qualifier from Andy van den Oelen's championship list. For the most part, this was the standard base for Spectral Duke Dragon, aside from these extra draw triggers here, which were actually from set 7. But we can go ahead and replace those with a playset of draws from set 6 and it'll have the same effect. The key cards of course being the Spectral Duke Dragon and its Ride Chain. The Grade 0 has the same effect as the Ergdeal Grade 0 we talked about in the previous video, allowing you to add the Grade 2 or Grade 3 of the Ride Chain from the top 7 if you rode the Grade 1 of the Ride Chain over it. The Grade 1, when ridden by the Grade 2, allows you to retire 1 Gold Paladin to look at the top 2 cards of your deck and call 2 Gold Paladins from among them. The Grade 2 had the same skill when you rode Spectral Duke Dragon over it. This call allowed the deck to be very aggressive from the get-go, since you could potentially get 2 rearguard attacks to pressure your opponent almost every single turn. This allowed you to close out the game with your Spectral Duke Dragon when you rode into it and its multiple drive checks in a turn. We can also see here the triple rare from set 6 in Vivian, who could also pull a card from the top of the deck for Counterblast 1 when her attack hit. All of these effects had the wording up to, which means you had the option to call or look at less than the maximum amount, or even call none. The cards you did not call would be put on the bottom of your deck in any order. You could use this to perhaps not call out your triggers, but players of this time typically called their triggers out anyways, as an extra unit or 5k attacker / booster in the case of a trigger was way better than just not having it at all. Triggers could only give 5k power when they are checked, and units that aren't triggers only had 5k shield, so adding a 5k booster to the board greatly increases how many cards your opponent will need to use to guard for that turn. The Spectral Duke Ride Chain was one of the main strengths of the deck. By giving up 1 rearguard, you can replace the rearguard and get another rearguard while not losing any cards from your hand. In addition, the next turn you'll be able to do the same thing again, slowly swarming the field while still not playing as many cards from your hand. This exchange would always result in a +1, or in other words, you would always gain 1 more card than the cost you paid to pay it. This allowed Spectral Duke Dragon players to guard with ease, while not losing out on any offensive output at the same time. You could also count the top 2 cards of your deck as an extension of your hand, meaning if you didn't have the right units in your hand, you could still get it from the top 2 when you rode. To be honest here, I might be upselling the Ride Chain, as you still needed to actually hit this chain, which wasn't always guaranteed. If you played 4 copies of the Grade 1 Voltimore in your deck, the odds of you actually getting it in your starting hand before Mulligan is only roughly 31%. The Spectral Duke Dragon would also be an 11k base Vanguard, thanks to the effect of the Ride Chain. If you had the Grade 2 of the Ride Chain in your soul, Spectral Duke would gain an additional 1k power. We've mentioned this before, but before 11k Vanguards became the standard, it was very useful during these early times in stopping attacks if your opponent didn't have a booster or their own 11k base Vanguard. This is true for the ride chain as well, as the grade 1 and grade 2 had a similar effect, allowing them to be 1k higher than most units, which required a booster or attacker in order for your opponent to attack into them. If the ride chain was missed, players could always just ride the 10k and 8k units that were used in the Ezel ride skip chain to continue having these high attack vanguards. During this time, outside of stand triggers, not many decks could do more than 3 attacks in a turn. If a Spectral Duke Dragon player attacked with their Vanguard and checked a single trigger in that first attack with a booster, they could go up to a total of 23k power in that turn. An opponent with a 10k base Vanguard would need to spend a minimum of 2 triggers with 10k shield or 3 cards with 5k shield to fully guard this attack. After the restand, the typical attack pattern meant that you would retire your rear guards in an L shape, 2 rear guards in a column that already attacked this turn, and the booster behind the Vanguard. This allowed you to put triggers on another unit if the Vanguard attack was not guarded. Anyways, if the following Vanguard attack swung without a booster but had some trigger power, it would be 16k. Since there was still 1 drive left, it could reach a total of 21k. This meant that, yet again, your opponent would have to use 2 triggers with 10k shield or 3 units with 5k shield to guard this attack. That's a total of 4 to 6 cards for only 2 of these 4 attacks. Overall, Spectral Duke Dragon was very successful during this period due to how easily it could superior call from the deck, have 2 Vanguard attacks in a single battle phase, and the format not having the big 3 that was dominating in Japan. The altered product line favored Gold Paladin and Spectral Duke Dragon early on greatly, as they not only had less decks to compete with, but they also didn't have the caliber of decks that Japan had. In addition, due to the near worldwide release of Set 6 and this extra booster, there was no months of information and deck lists from Japan for English players to study beforehand. Even if you could take a look at what Japan was playing, it sometimes wouldn't be as useful, as they had 3 main boosters, 2 more extra boosters, and 2 trial decks in their card pool than English did. These factors, the deck's strength and popularity, led it to dominate the World Championship. We'll talk a bit more about this.
Yo, how's everyone doing today? Let's get a projection over here. There we go. On this decent enough Thursday. Yesterday, no, I think it was Tuesday, right? I was talking about it was really nice and whatnot, and then now it's where I'm at, where I live. It's rainy and gross. So I guess I jinxed myself. That's what I get for enjoying the good weather, I guess. But hope you guys are doing good. We have interesting things to go over. I wanted to go over, the usual reveals from this morning, and then I wanted to talk, to play Deer Days, because we haven't done Deer Days in a while, so I want to give that a shot. But the CFA devs have blessed us, and everything's already in CFA, so I don't know. We'll see how the night goes. We finally got a countercharge. Yeah, we got a hero countercharge specifically. We were doing fine with Bulbamine, but now it's kind of like we literally have everything we need. All we need at this point is either an upgraded Forial or an upgraded Dinos, and we're probably set for like the next 2 years, honestly. It's pretty insane. California is blazing hot, so cruel reminder that the global warming is engaged real, and in case anyone still thinks otherwise. Oh, got updated again? Is there another update? Yeah, I've been hearing that it's pretty rough out there, unfortunately. The weather's been going crazy all over the place. Can't believe people still think that everything's fine. There's nothing going on. Whatever. You updated it this morning? Me too. Ish. I forgot when I updated it, but it was pretty early. So I was pretty shocked to see that they actually had everything already. Which, like, I figured it was going to take a while because, there was a couple of cards. But no, it went through pretty quickly. I guess because there's no card of the day, at least with new information. So they're like, whatever, we'll just update it now. They don't show stuff in the anime anymore, so they just update it Thursday mornings, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. Might just be for festival collection. We'll see. I think Elvis Presley is alive. So intelligence is not a thing. That is indeed a fact. Yes, people do think that. Even before Hero CEO becoming the Fated One next season, along with Barrow Eugene Fated One. That's not even inhaling copium, bro. You're just you've consumed all of the copium available in all of Earth on this at that point. I don't think we'll get any. I don't think any of the existing cards will become Fated Ones. I wanted them originally. My hopes, maybe not my hopes, my prediction for Divine's season 1 finale is that basically Akino loses, doesn't get his wish, and then the next season there's another Fated Clash, and then, you know, he'll fight in that one. But now it's looking like he's just gonna win, beat Sho. Maybe not, I don't know, maybe Sho wins. Highly doubt it. But either way, it doesn't really matter. If Sho somehow wins, it's just gonna be like power of friendship or whatever. I don't wish for nothing, I wish for fucking happiness or some corny crap, and everything's fine. Or Akino wins and, like, I guess he heals his sister, and then we have this weird future Trunks situation where they don't know what to do with the older Hikari. But I don't think season 2 is gonna revolve anything around the Fated Clash in any way, shape, or form. It would be nice if it, like, kind of did, but I don't know. We'll see. I don't know if they'll do like like a there's an anime I think that did that, but like if the next one is like a Fated Clash, but it's like all the previous winners or something like that. But I don't think they have the balls to do anything cool. No, this is Spinal Marcus. He's gonna wish that emo stop being emo. He might be dumb and do that instead. We got a teaser of the Now rival in her tournament episode, right? Please no multiverse bullshit. I mean, we already have 2 Hikaris, so it's too late for that. Post-credit scene reveals that the plushie is evil. Yeah, I don't know. So, speaking of that, in whatever episode it was, when they showed what happened in Hikari's timeline, sorry for the ice cream truck, he was like, Sho was like, okay, wish for nothing, fucking black hole or whatever, kills everyone. Pretty sure plushie dude was in there. Pretty sure he was in there. So he should be dead. But then he was still alive and able to do the next Fated Clash. I guess, well, actually, no. No, he's a plushie. Right. I think they explained that, and he just went to, like, an identical plushie or something like that. So I was hoping maybe that there was something, but, like, no. So, I don't know. I don't know what the hell they're going to do with Gabe Lewis, but we'll see. Clearly, he's going to be important, right? I really hope they didn't waste fucking Lelouch's voice actor just for him to amount to nothing, but we'll see. Maybe the true Fated Ones are the friends we made along the way. That is indeed always the case. Absolutely. I got a bulk of these plushies essentially, yeah. Plushie something that he possessed. I forgot about that. Because I was watching, I was like, oh, so he dies there, and then I see him at the end, or, you know, towards the end of that episode where he's back again. Never mind. So, I don't know. We'll see what happens. Originally, I thought that, like, also, you know, future Hikari, I thought she was, like, doing whatever she was doing because the plushie was evil, but it turns out it has nothing to do with that. So, season 2 might have to do something with Gabe Lewis. I don't know. We'll find out. We've gotten zero inclination of what will happen. You know, I'm pretty sure most of us went into thinking that something would happen to whoever wins the Fated Clash or whoever loses. Turns out that doesn't matter, aside from that one time where the dumbass wished to kill everyone accidentally, right? Because Hikari won, she's fine. I think if she would have said if everyone died, I think she would have told everyone that. So it seems like you can just win, get what you want, and you're fucking fine, right? So, I don't know, we'll see. No, reread what I said. What did you say? Maybe the true Fated Ones are the friends we ate along the way. Oh. that is very different. Yes, that is exactly not that said. They still don't explain how plushies eat bananas. That is true. Hopefully we are not gonna get Fated One regional, Fated One national, Fated One world champion. I mean, that's fucking well. You got quote-unquote regional champions, regional champion, what's his face, didn't compete in the deluxe. And whenever someone beats the crap out of that plushie, good. We can get Yu-Gi-Oh's 5Ds route, where the next season will be the 6 faded ones versus the dark faded ones. That'd be cool too. I would not be against any of that. I would not also be against them instead of making new characters, because we have so many. I'm gonna close the window. I'm gonna close the window. This is mad loud. Ice cream truck. I'm gonna want to get ice cream trucks. Ice cream. I would not be against them not making new characters and just doing something with some of the older characters, kind of like how they did this season with, you know, Masanori, Taizo, the hero guy, stuff like that. I wouldn't mind them using some of the other lesser used characters, even if they don't use the Barrow one, because like fuck him, obviously. God forbid he gets screen time or do anything, fine, whatever. But I wouldn't mind if they did that, give some support for like a season, not introduce as many new characters. Instead of like next season, it's like, oh, here's 10 new characters again or something like that. But we'll see. The 5Z route would be massive rewrites in mid-production, requiring retcons for the entire first half of the show. I don't think there were retcons, they just kind of ignored a lot of what happened. Are you gonna get your fiance the May 18th Mana Moon products? What comes out May 18th? That's next month. Which ones are those exactly? Did Barrow have a character outside of the nameless Jobber? Yes. First of all, that Jobber had a name. He was like the regional champion. Second of all, he had the hot girl, the like Spider Lily hot girl from the deluxe. So, Sailor Moon. Oh no, she's not into Sailor Moon. It would be cool to see them face off against all the characters from the Overdress next season. Not next season. They should definitely do that. But season 2 is too soon. Season 2 is too soon. Save that for like season 3, something like that, right? Save that for a little bit later. Like the main characters at least, right? They reckon that the time-traveling robots caused a nuclear meltdown instead of the evil gods. Oh, did they? Wasn't it Yusa's like dad? Or Yusa in the... I don't fucking remember. There's too much going on in 5Ds. Imagine how mad Danji would... how mad people would be if Danji comes back. Nah, everyone would be hyped. If Danji comes back and he does absolutely nothing involving Megumi and she doesn't acknowledge him, and he just fights and does his usual Danji cool thing, perfect inclusion. If he does some other shit, then I'm like, I don't know, man. But Danji's fine. They kind of wasted him as a character, especially in that last season. Like, they could have done so much with him, and he was like, it seemed like they were going to set him up to do a lot in like the end of Will Dress, and then he kind of just didn't really do much. Did Megumi do anything? Did anything in this episode besides getting jobbed out to the mermaid? You mean this series? No. All she's done is get jobbed out to a mermaid. Who then lost to Taizo, who then lost to Akina. So it was literally, they did the literal wrestling thing where they built up Taizo by building up Mikoto, and they built up Mikoto by having, so they had Mikoto beat Megumi. It's like, oh wow, Megumi, whatever, she's good. So now Mikoto looks reasonable, right? She looks like a good possible challenger for Taizo. Then Taizo beats her. Like, oh man, Taizo must be really good because he beat Mikoto, and she must have been good because she beat Megumi. And then fucking Akina comes in and beats Taizo, and they're like, oh man, Akina is the shit because he beat Taizo, who beat Mikoto, who beat Megumi. So yeah, bro. Hey man, she was in the deluxe. She's the leader of Blackout. She has a job. She has a win over what's her face, who has I think only won one time on screen. I think she, what was Haruka's first fight? Was it against Danji? Did she beat Danji? I don't remember. Megumi doesn't need to do anything in this series, to be frank. No, she doesn't. It would be nice if she like did something. She doesn't have to be a main character, but it would be nice if she was, you know, I don't know. I wish she would get some sort of redemption, like she did something cool or something like that, but whatever. I guess the less involved she is, the less chance of them doing something stupid with her, so I guess it's fine. Out of all the Faded One cards, who is your favorite one and who are you the most excited to build? Of the Faded ones specifically? Maybe Welstra? Raziel's fine. Liel is fine. Like, they're fine. They're in Keter, so I'm not excited to, like, pay $100 to, like, build them. Even though I already have most of the cards, like the generic staples, but they're, like, fine. I'm not, like... I don't dislike them, but I don't super like them. Zorgo's fine also. Like, I'll probably build that too. Just because I feel like that's going to get played a lot. I don't know if I want to play it as hard. Blagmire, I'll definitely build for the same sake of just he's going to be a good deck that I'm going to see a lot. And also it's in Dark States. So probably Welstra is the one I'm more excited about. And maybe Chris Rain. But everyone keeps telling me Chris Rain is trash or mid or whatever. So I get a little less excited about it. But once she comes out, I'll probably spend a lot of time playing with her. So we'll see. I was hoping Megumi to be a G Cameo equivalent, but damn, they did the show dirty. Yeah, me too. I was hoping she'd be a little bit more involved, did more stuff like Calmer did, but oh well. I just hate this 12 to 13 episode structure. It's so mad. Yeah, I dislike it also, but at the same time, they can't, like, I don't think it's the fault of the 12 episode structure. Like, they know ahead of time how much, you know, episodes they have for a season. They just need to use that time better, which I think they've done this season finally, right? But yeah. Because like Raven Stone sometimes. I mean, she is exactly G Camry. G Camry did, I think, a little bit more. He was a lot more involved with like the plot and like just doing general stuff, even in season 1 of G. Just can't win over Donji. She can't win over a lot of things. In the manga, she beat Toya and Mira at their best, if I recall. Yeah. Me liking Megumi and having to deal with all with this on the record. She got jump on like half of y'all. Oh man, yeah, Deluxe 2 Mega's goated. Yeah, I was hoping that would be like what happened in that Deluxe that we saw in the anime, because then that would kind of like prop up her credentials and some of the other characters as well. But oh well. Should be able to card fight Badmire. Also Badmire. No Varga. Oh, I forgot about Varga. Yeah, I really like Varga. I'm definitely gonna end up building Varga. I might end up using that for my my only BSF this year. Got job not to email, but beat the annoying kid. I mean, Masanori is kind of just there. He's a recurring from previous seasons, so he doesn't really need to do anything. He was just there because he's himself, right? People are gooning over the other decks like Virgo and Radness. Tracks is the appeal of using your noggin to use a deck. Yep. You don't know what to play for BSF, just play Chris Rain. Have a good time. Have fun. It's BSF. Don't worry about it. And if Shiranui shows up, punch your opponent in the face, and you win the matchup. Yeah, I was really excited for Varga, because I really like now, and I actually played the deck, and it's kind of fun. But everyone and their mother is going to be playing that deck, unfortunately. And I hate playing... I'm always a hipster when it comes to decks. I hate playing the deck that everyone is playing, right? Like that one deck that everyone's playing. I hate catching myself playing that, and especially when it's the kind of deck where like there's only one way to build it, right? Like there's certain decks where it's just that's the build, that's it, just throw all these cards and there's no like room for like anything. So but I really like playing Vargo when I try it out a bit. It's one of those decks that like this and Andal, I tested it when it first came out. Okay, this is really fun, and then I never touched it ever again because I want to get it in paper to actually have fun with it. It's tragic. He's not tragic. The one thing that Divines has failed for me is make me care for show. I do not give a shit about show. I don't give a shit about him at all. Like, they try to do the whole like, oh, his parents and this. And like, yeah, okay, that's sad, that sucks, but like, I just don't have empathy for anime characters anymore unless they do something, because it's just like, I just don't care, bro. I'm not wasting my energy on you when you're just there, bro. He doesn't do anything, bro. He just don't do anything. He just sits around, eats bread, brushes his teeth. Like, I just don't care for him at all. Every time I say some shit about a show, SUO, SHOW shows up in the chat. How are you doing? Please practice how to say. No, I'm gonna keep saying it just like that. If you're gonna keep showing up every time I curse him out. Has not yet figured out my song either. Table creep freak. Yep. I'm kind of curious to see what they do for season 2, because we have seen some teasing with that blonde chick at the end of the Heroes of Varga. Hopefully that actually becomes something. It might just end up being like the that time that they teased the lyrical girl, and you're probably thinking to yourself, what lyrical girl? From the deluxe. So we'll see. Is a cure for linear decks? It always was, but I just don't really. I don't know if I like Sorga. Maybe between Cristianos and Chris Rand, I do have a DE split, but I feel ick playing it too much. I mean, Varga's at least fun. If you got Varga, go nuts. Play Overlord in BCF and teaching Varga who's the daddy. Maybe next season. Maybe set 2 you can play Overlord. I care for Joe's uncle. yeah, his uncle's pretty cool. It's the same exact backstory as Misaki. Misaki did not become a creep suicide. I mean, he's not suicidal, he's just there. But alright. Welcome to Zoom. Oh, but it needs to actually get an arc, and it best not be the last 2 episodes. He needs to do something. Honestly, he needs to develop an actual character, right? His character cannot literally just be like his existence. His character cannot just be, I'm sad and I don't care, because then I don't give a shit about you if that's all you're about. Because he's literally had no other anything, right? No other, like, tell me any other character traits that he has other than like, I'm sad and I don't care. And it's like his voice actor is good and he's cool, but they're like, he doesn't get to do shit. That was like 4 words long, and she's plots stuff. Trust me. She did a voice line I read. So did the lyrical girl. Himari and Hiku are my Roman Empire. If I go to fights, that'd be nice. I swore that they were gonna make her fight because they gave her Kyoka support, and it was like confirmed that she was playing Kyoka, but she just didn't show up. So I thought she was just gonna like fight, you know, anyone, like how they did in that little gap. But then I guess Hikari took her like her episode. Good damn it, left and right. But it turns out that it did just fine. Yeah, that is the way to play against it. But all right, let's get into some news. Let's stand up the headlines, I think is how I will put it that one time. Who remembers when they hyped the fuck out of Deluxe and then proceeded to keep it to 13 episodes and give it, instead of giving us his matchups, and just cut everything out? And then they said, to make up for it, we're gonna do all of the fights on our YouTube channel. And then, to my recollection, I don't think they ever did that. I could be wrong, but I don't think they ever did that. I think they did like one, and that was it. He hates bread. That's all I got. He eats the bread, so I don't know if he hates that either. Wants to be his friend. Is totally a trait. Yeah, that's his own. That's his trait. That someone else wants to be his friend. So yeah. Flagberg is the other off-screen jobber. All the jobbers got support, and then there's Heroes with another promo. Sorry, it's a song of fire. Oh, let's go. Sorry, man. Let's go. Support. That promo is legit scary. Really, people kind of like to talk about that stuff in the manga. I need to watch the DT manga. I haven't caught up with it, or I haven't started at all. And they did Raika versus Mide. Ooh, that's kind of lit. But all right, yeah, let's go over today's stuff. There's actually a lot of really cool stuff to talk about. So I just make sure my phone's charging on this thing. There we go. Starting with promos that you all know about. We've all talked about it. They just simulated fight of Megumi versus Tomari and Mirai versus Haika, and that's it. None of the other ones. They did the ones for like the fights that we've just about seen and whatnot, but we got promos. These are coming out May in Japan, which for us in English means we get these in August. 4 months. Not that bad. It's a month after Festival Collection, so it's not too bad. It's not too bad. We're getting reprints for these guys. That's kind of cool. Mainly just because of the fact that we're getting sometimes this thing just don't work. There's OBS. There we go. There we go. Mainly because of the fact we're getting this reprinted, which is great. Because everyone is throwing this in every cutter deck now that they realize that drawing 2 cards is good. So that's cool. This was also really cool. Not that it really matters too much, but this is seeing a bit more play. I'm very interested in seeing if we ever get this girl back here. She looks cool. I don't know what the hell is up with Coffin Shooter here. I'm guessing they're expecting it to be played in Zorga Nadir, but I don't know if that's going to be played to the point where it needs to get reprinted, but whatever. It has its ups and downs. The manga, I think Youthquake, but a bit quicker. Oh, I mean, Youthquake was fine, but I've only gotten past, I think, Volume 1 in Youthquake, though. I have to catch up on that. You get them in October. That's really cute. I think you'll use Coffin Shooter. The Cutter reprint is wise, pun intended. Yeah, definitely is. Vibrant Symphony is alright, not gonna lie. Gonna lie? Gonna lie, fair enough. Use Coffin Shooter in the stored Kea tree. Oh, that's why we're getting this. No, I'm kidding. Tell me there's no incorrect tech choice in Zorga Nadir, but Coffin Shooter is a serious stretch. Yeah, it doesn't really make sense because if they released like a booster version of him, or yes, there can no the set order is the one that lets you guard. Yeah, if it wasn't for that, like if you had boost or something, because you're always gonna have the Roaming Prison Dragons or the new Karma in the front row, so there's really no need to call this out unless you had like Skillful Malice or like something like that that requires you to have rear guards, but then you just retire the dragons and Karma and stuff to call them back out. So there's just really no need for this other than from the binding. You would think early game maybe, but that's a bit much of a stretch. I don't know. Right now we've got Toya versus Gyu, where winner fights Taizo. Damn, crazy ass world going on in that manga. People don't get most of the time. You only have 1 or 2 orders and drop max, and you'll bind them naturally with Zorga and Karma. There's a possibility that this is for like something else in the future. I wish I could go back to the previous promos and take a look at that, because they reprinted this, and then in this same promo pack there's a card that wants to use this card. So it's possible that in the future we'll get something that uses Coffin Shooter. Right, we already have enough reasons to have this reprinted, so it's possible Coffin Shooter can have a reason. Maybe it's like Claudine's getting support. Maybe the bug from Youthquake can use Coffin Shooter. Who knows? We'll see. Not talking about Sienna, right? No, the one that was in this promo pack. The deck that's in this promo pack that we'll get into a second. That picks 2 orders from drop doesn't work. You need 4 orders in drop to use that. 4 orders. But starting off with the promo packs, we got ourselves Mega Commonly Battler Plus Type C. This shit is wild. All these promos are wild, absolutely wild. Frozelia, is that her? Okay, I've never actually seen her name. Yeah, this shit is funny. This is whoever is making card effects, starting from like Sienna, whoever started, yeah, Sienna and Fennel, whoever started at the R&D team, give them a raise, keep them up, because they just be coming up with the wildest shit lately, and they just let them fucking do whatever nowadays. So this fella says you can have 16 of these in your deck. They're grade 2. Then he says when it is placed on rear from hand only, look at the top card of your deck, put it on the bottom of your deck, or discard it. So to over trigger, you don't have to discard it, put it back in the bottom of your deck. Then
Soul Blast 1, choose himself from drop, a card with the same name, and call it to rear. Then it also says if you have 4 more of this guy, they all get 5k. Unfortunately, again, Sarkhan did not get the boost set order. They are the guard set order. Otherwise, that would have worked out really nice. He could have a 20k column really easily, but this is something. 60 copies, Jank. We already have 3 of those, I think. I think more. No, well, no. Ryu's buddies. I don't remember how many Ryu buddies you can play. I think it was only like 8. But which means this card is complete. Funny and appreciated. It's 15k at most. Right. Did I say more than that? I said it was a 20k booster if it could boost, because then it'd be 10k and 10k. But if you call 2 of them, I meant. Pressive? Insert KO? It's Cristiano support? I mean, technically, yeah, you can totally run this in Cristianos. Interesting. Technically, you can run that. Don't go above 8 copies whenever you make one of these, unless it's for Gravidia or Fennel. I mean, it's gonna be, you're gonna mill it out. You can keep your triggers, you can mill stuff out, you can call stuff out, not that it matters. Again, if this had boost, this would be insane, but it doesn't. But you could switch up, call this out. I don't think you would want to. Call this out, call boosters instead. I'm just saying. Exit down. I mean, I don't know. I've seen weirder things today. So this is really cool. This also works interesting in like Claudine too, because Claudine likes to somewhat mill and get stuff and drop, get her orders and whatnot. So that can help you get those there specifically. Could work in Magnolia. This is like 20k. It's like a whatchamacallit, a newer what is that dumbass card called? Panthero. Technically, right? This guy kind of mid. I don't know, man. 16 cards, 16 copies in a deck, calls itself out, mill a card. I don't know. Without mid. What do you Panthero anymore for a reason? I'm just saying, y'all gotta open your mind. If there's anything I ever want you guys to take away from these streams, is to open your mind and think about things weirdly. But yeah, this is interesting. Well, we'll see if it does anything. This will possibly be, ironically, an expensive promo, because people are going to want 16 of them in case, and that's a lot. Empty. Open your mind. Did I say empty? Open. I guess empty it, release it, and then open it. Take in all of my stupid intakes. One of these days, you're going to be deck building and be like, you know what? I could use 16 copies of a cockroach in this deck. And the next thing you know, baby, you win a BCS. It's that easy. Subscribe for more. Okay. People here like I'm more open-minded. Yeah, I guess that is true. Getting 16 copies of him and playing him in tournaments? Yeah. It's gonna be kind of rough to get this, ironically. This is possibly gonna be, even considering what's in this promo pack, this might actually be one of the more expensive ones. Super ironically, it's super funny. Just looking at how I somehow got 14 these guys have like drop, but I only have 20 cards left in deck and 60 triggers in deck. I won my own once, and then some people try to convince me that Sonic 06 was a good game. We don't do that here. You're safe here. Don't worry. We don't do any of that in here. The bug nun's gimmick is same named regards. Could be. We'll see. But all right. So that's the bug. There you go. That's my girl. Floseria. I love this girl. Artwork made her look like a nun. It does. It's just bug nun. It's just really hard for me to say. So Milano, but not nun. Kinda, yeah. Well, not same name, specific name. She's not a mermaid. You don't know that. You can't see her legs. She can very easily have a tail. How do you know that this isn't like her tail back here and she's just a really long ass mermaid and then that's her fin back there. Like, it's just mad long, and she just like, she got like a discount, what is it called, a scholarship in the lyrical monasterio if she was a human, because they're like, we got too many fucking mermaids. So she lied, right, and became a mermaid, human instead of a mermaid. Like, you don't know. But why does she look so sad? She's blushing. So it says elf down there, whatever, same thing. These cards were created to give premium players severe PSTD. Why? She literally told me, babe, don't use protection, I mean sentinels. We don't do that here. That's a lie. That's a lie. That's a complete lie, actually. All right, so this has a billion effects here. Effect number 1, you cannot call units with continuous, act, or auto abilities. Also counts the Guardian Circle. What does this mean? You cannot call them for whatever means. You cannot call them. You can't from your hand, you can't from your deck, you can't from your drop, you can't from your bind. You just cannot call anything. Unless it says materialize the card. If it has an effect, essentially you can't use it. This also means you cannot use effect triggers, which is kind of based because I do not want to buy more copies of that stupid draw trigger because it's like $10. Now you don't have to do that. You also can't use PGs because they have an ability. You won't be able to call them to Guardian Circle. But in exchange for that, all of your units get 5k shield. All of them. So that means you can't play effect draws, but you can play normal draws, and they'll be 10k shield. But if you play normal crits or fronts, they will also get 5k shield, making them 20k shield. Pretty good. That's pretty cool. If you play an order this turn, all of your front row units get power plus 5k. All your front row units, including her, get 5k. If you played an order, doesn't say blitz, normal, set, any order you play, front row gets plus 5. And it doesn't say on your turn. Just says period, right? If you played an order, get 5k. So you can use this on your opponent's turn, slap down a fucking blitz order, everyone gets 5k. Easy as that, right? So 5k, and they already have 5k shield on top of that. So I don't know about not being able to guard. I feel like you're gonna be able to guard a lot, actually. I've actually managed to test this out. This is a lot of fun. Crits will indeed be 20k shield. Yep. Telling me using effect triggers without being effect triggers. Essentially, yeah. You get to pay 5 cents for an effect trigger. That's what I'm telling you. You just gotta play this deck. So if I just buy a Marlene starter deck and swap her as bosses, I can just play these proxies with her. Yep. Excuse me, yep. Essentially. Then she also has 2 more effects. We're not done here. We're not done here. Alright? This is a whole ass boss unit. We got other effects. Right? So, once per turn, use Soul Blast, Energy Blast 2. Look at the top 7. Choose 2 whole ass units and then call them to rear. I tried today to do something where I would call out herself. You cannot call herself because she has an ability. So once you can ride cards, right? But you can't call it out. So you can't call out a copy of herself from the top 7. But you call out any 2 units, bam, bam. And you can also choose an order and add to your hand. So that's a +3, right? You did Soul Blast 1 and Energy Blast 2 to get 3 cards. You cannot use any of your abilities. So this is literally free because you have no other way to use soul or energy outside from orders because your units can't have abilities, right? So you, for free, right? Bam, bam, front row, order in hand. Then you can use that order for the first skill. Everyone gets 5k. Finally, one last skill here. When she attacks, you counterblast 1, choose a rear guard, stand it. But then if you have 5 or more orders in your drop with different names, you do 2. So 4 attacks regularly, 5 attacks if you have 5 or more orders. So this girl's I love this girl. This girl's really dope. You can do a lot of stuff with this. Only
advantage you have with this? You have a lot of other things too. She's gonna get text blanketed and hit so hard, probably, yeah. Which sucks, 'cause she's not gonna get like a SP or anything like that. That's almost as many effects as Noelle Vag. Yeah, it in terms of like number of effects, yeah, it's tied with Zorga Mask also. Play in order every turn. That's the dream for this unit. Ideally, yeah. So she's like a less consistent lyrical Valeno since we can abuse the lyrical blitz orders left and right. Yes. I mean, if they had, you know, blitz orders that you can play more than once per turn, yes. And there's only like 3 lyrical blitz orders right now, but yes. How does the last effect interact with the gem grade 1? With the gem grade 1. What about the gem grade 1? This makes 25 ride line from lyrical now. Yeah, I mean, every time I say that, people give me shit like, oh, it's not real ride line because it doesn't have 0 to 3 or whatever. So I don't know what people want to call it, but yes, 25. Like, it counts as Ruby and Sapphire. I mean, I don't know. It doesn't really matter though, right? Because you can't use any effects with any of your other units. So, but I don't know. I don't know what that card, I don't remember what the gem says. Like, when does it count as both? I think it's only when you Soul Blast it. Let's see. Okay. Let's take a look. Because I honestly don't remember. I think it's only when you Soul Blast it by list of skills specifically. I think that's how it's worded. Because I have the deck. I've been playing it. So during this fight, this is also regarded as True-Hearted Ruby and Everlasting Sapphire. No, it's for the whole ass fight. Huh, that changes a lot. Huh. I mean, yeah, it counts as 2 orders. That's crazy. Wait, it says also. So this is 3 orders, right? Well, it doesn't say. All right. Let's think about this. So it has 1 name. Then it says during the whole fight, right? This card is also regarded as True Heart Ruby and Everlasting Sapphire. Is that the same wording as the effect triggers with the characters? Because that works. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Because this in Chaos counts as 2 different cards. So then technically, that's 3 whole ass cards. Right? By that logic, this is 3 whole ass cards. So you literally just have to like play a blitz. Wow, I did not know. I played it because I was playing this because I was like, okay, cool. I can Soul Blast 1 with the effect, and then I get 1 order already, right? Because I can use this before I ride into her, Soul Blast it out. I get 1 order and drop already. No, bro, that's 3 whole ass orders. That's kind of nuts. That's kind of nuts. Because I was thinking like, damn, 5 is kind of high to try and get that. But like, nah. Just play a blitz turn 2, play an order turn 3, and that's it. You got it. Damn. That shit's crazy. Damn. Good, I don't know what the word is, but good looks, Daniel. Good job. Not gonna lie, I kind of wish they just supported one of the other ride lines instead. Lyrical is the last nation that should be getting a promo boss again. Yeah, I totally get that. Ways they could look to support her in the future is giving her orders that give her rears effects. Just a thought. Yeah, that'd be really cool. Like on attack, counter charge, or something like that, or give someone power. Or like, yeah, that'd be kind of cool. Yeah, just use the Listo ride line. Indeed, a good find. That's really good. So yeah, make lyrical tokens. Problem solved. I don't know. I feel like that should be a Sturkea thing, but This card's nuts. Every time I read it, I find something else about it. But all right, let's just move on. That kind of blew my mind. That's kind of nuts. Next up, well, we got Showstopper in the chat. Let's go over the Ordeal Dragon here. Doesn't the Willista order require her name specifically? Don't remember that well. Nope. It just says during this fight. That's all she says. You can only play it if you have Willista, but it just says during this fight. I just count as 3. Oh, where is this? Yeah, they do indeed have 4 whole ass promos. Blaster Boys, best of luck with your wallets. Better get your ass to locals. Indeed promo.deck, which makes sense because that was the original plan for the encounters and the Craycross Epic line stuff, was for them to be supported through promos. No. Abyss support? To your question, can you name all the promos that DMLB got? I think it's more than 4 actually, because technically I don't know the names, I know the effects. Because there's the BCS one that's like 9k. She if you retire, you have a blaster, or no, if you have a blaster, she gets 5k I think, and then if you retire her, counter blast, add her back to hand. There's Emmeline, on play Soul Blast, like a top 5, add a blaster to field or to hand, add to hand, discard, and when a blaster attacks, she gets 5k. There's, I forgot her name, but the MLB one where at the end of the battle she boosts MLB. You call out Blaster Blade, Blaster Dart, and all your grade 2s get boost. Then there is Blaster Blade Vanguard, right? And then now there's this. So there's actually 5 Blaster promos. 6 if you count the PBO one. Has 7 life support. Vitals plugged up his ass. I don't know. The deck wasn't even that bad to begin with, and they just keep pumping him up. Cordelia, the Bow Chick, BBTV, and Ordeal Dragon. The deck is still mediocre at best. Nah, the deck is fine. It's not a super easy deck to play. This many blaster promo is secretly a subtle way to tell players to just play the new decks. As a PBO enjoyer, I'm always happy with the consistency of 5 Persona and Darks. Yeah, this is pretty nuts. This is nuts in MLB, because the big issue they had is that they couldn't get Blaster Dark easily, and now it's just problem solved. The deck should have literally everything, and it's a grade 1 on top of that. But this gets 5k if you have both Blaster Blade and Blaster Dark in your soul. Then it says, at the end of the battle, this unit boosted or it attacked. Put this to soul for free, right? You get soul, and then you add a blaster to your hand from the top 7. For free. You get soul and a free card just from attacking. It doesn't have to hit. Could boost too. This shit's crazy. Absolutely crazy. I've been thinking, right? If there's a possibility, I don't know which deck it would be in. If there's a possibility in Keter to have some sort of blaster engine, to see if you can make that a thing, because there's just so many ways to search out Blaster Blades and Blaster Darks, and Emmeline can get power from them even if you don't have a Blaster Blade, a Blaster Vanguard, I think. So I feel like there's something you can do there for a different deck that's not MLB or PBL. Especially considering we have so many cards. This doesn't matter what Vanguard you'd have, right? So I don't know. Hey, blasters, they don't need this. They got it. They freaking got it. It is legit. It is legit just the grade 1 for Alma Gesture / Armor Guja, but gains attack instead of shield. And honestly, I'm fine with that. Does the Alma Gesture one put itself into soul? I don't remember. I think it does. I think that's why I didn't like that. Because I was like, I want to use you for shield, but then now I have to play you to put you into soul. Blaster engine seems cool. Yeah, I feel like that's a thing that can work out. I feel like that might be a thing. I don't know. I don't know if there's a lot of benefits to that, but there's definitely a lot of blaster cards, and they don't all specifically need a Blaster Vanguard either. So, and you can also do it early. I don't know. It does put itself in the soul. Yeah. Yeah, I remember being annoyed by that because I had no way to like get it back into hands to actually use it to guard. So, oh well. But yeah, this little dragon is cool as hell. Should have been a dog, because that's kind of how MOB works and World Paladins. But whatever, fine. We'll take a dragon, I guess. Not gonna lie, I don't know why they didn't make it a grade 2, the Amagistar promo. Omnistar promo. Yeah. Well, I don't know. The deck has. I don't know. I don't know if that would have been better or worse. They really said no support for the end. This promo pack. He's fine. Fuck that guy. He's fine. He got the order from set 2 that gives him 10k whenever he restands. He's fine. That man's living his best life right now.
Like hero players, baby.
We got ourselves a Galactic B hero. Badash Borsten? I don't fucking know. Boba Mine is a villain. Nah, bro, that's Boba Mine. They just took. Bro, he's been in the deck. He's been in the deck for so long. I just scratched open one of my scabs. Hopefully, you guys, I don't lift my arms up too much. That they just grabbed him, put him in a hero suit. Like, bro, you one of us now. Because this is just Boba Mine. It's just straight up Boba Mine. The armor now gives him a little bit of power. That's the only difference. And he's got the cool, like, fucking pose where, like, he's posing and then the shit's blowing up behind him, bro. Insane. This literally just says, if you have a base, get 2k when it boosts. And then at the end of the battle, put it to soul countercharge. You can actually use this in other decks if you want to. It doesn't even say, you know, if your Vanguard is etc. You can play heroes in other decks. Right now, this is another hero that doesn't require, right? Because you can play the Hammer Girl, and I think you can play Bold Source. They don't require B Hero Vanguard, and now you have a third hero. So actually, playing heroes in other decks is actually viable, which is really funny. You just can't use Bold Pelvis and Amos because they require B Hero, and also the Shield Hero. So. Looking forward to Old Man Overlord. This guy doesn't know how to play Mega Man X. That you don't put dash on the B button. Oh, how about calling him old and pointless? Damn, son. Badash. Yeah, I got it. Hero Griffil. Yeah, no, but yeah, it definitely works out in the bad guy. The most expensive card in the set, yeah. It's gonna be between, I don't know, the Blaster one is Blaster. The other girls, people are not gonna see the other girl. They're gonna think she's trash because they don't know how to read and build decks. The Mega Colony one is definitely gonna be expensive, but I think this is definitely insane because like even people that can't read and don't know how to build decks, they'll see like Boba Mine and want to get this. So yeah, this is gonna be really hard to get. I'm gonna die trying to get this in foil. Like it's gonna suck so much. Need to find a play set for 3 runs. Yikes. Good luck. Yeah, I'm hoping that Divine's, like the Divine launch goes nuts, right? And like all the other stores that are out there are like, shit, we gotta start getting on this Vanguard shit. And a bunch of new locals just start opening up because of Divines. I'm hoping that's the case, because then that means this will actually be a lot easier to get. Because these promos are great. In an ideal world where everyone has locals near them that they can actually get cards from. Like, I live in an area that had a lot of locals, but now I've started to lose locals over the years, right? I only have like 3 of them I think that I can maybe go to, when I used to have like 6 around me. So, thoughts on what the ratio for the deck is going to be when you include him now? I haven't tested it, but I already thought about it. It is gonna look a little something like that. Was it kill people unless it's like I don't apparently it was super stuck, no one cares. Because you killed a lot of locals. I don't think anyone, I've never even seen that in locals, so I don't know if that actually did anything to anyone ever. In a 45-minute bus/subway ride, I have 6 benefits of living in a big city. Yeah, me too. I have a couple, but like I have one that's an hour away. I have one that's in like the main city, and then I have one that's in like my actual area. I used to have another one that was an hour away. That one doesn't support Vanguard anymore. And then I have like 2 of them that are like technically in my state, but they're like 2 hours away. But yeah, so it looks something like this. I'm thinking, I went ham, and I'm just gonna play 4 of this. I think. I really like this girl a lot, but I feel like this is more important. I want to mess around with the ratios a lot, but it's gonna look something like this. I don't think we're gonna play any of the grade 2. You can maybe cut one of these, play one more of these, because this is really good now, because they both interact with each other to make this free, and he can cycle him back out. She can pull him out, right? The main reason I'm playing 4 of this is mainly also for her, because now she's like essentially free, because she can literally call this guy out on like another column to boost or something like that. Like, it's so nuts. It's so nuts. So I'm just doing this. It like opens up the possibility for whatever you want. But yeah, I'm thinking it's gonna look something like this, which is good because now we got a bunch of boosters too, which is the issue we had before. So now we have a lot of early game. So looking pretty good. My card shop actually pays attention to Vanguard after Divines picks up because they got caught up in the V tragedy. Yeah, I actually fun fact, I was hoping to magically finish all of the history of Vanguard up until G, up until V by like really quickly somehow. I thought I was gonna be able to finish it really soon. And what I wanted to do was I do like I might end up doing this, but it's probably not going to be for like 2 years, and I don't know if it's going to be any point. But I wanted to do a like documentary style thing where I go to like a bunch of locals in my area and like outside of my area and like travel to a bunch of different places and just ask like the players and the shop owners just like, what was it about V that totally fucked Vanguard, essentially was the premise of it. But I don't know if I'm gonna get there in time when it's actually relevant, but we'll see. What the new B hero reminds me of, Braven. I actually started watching that. I'm up to I haven't seen that much of it. I'm only up to episode like 3, but I like it a lot from what I've seen so far. Like a 90-minute trip, including 2 bus rides and 2 kilometers to get to the 1 locals that have access to it. Yeah. Are they lost now with no other TCGs? What do you mean? Feel that before I moved to where I am now. I couldn't even take a bus ride to the closest locals. Yeah. 3-year, if I recall, filler arc. Yeesh. Here was G that kind of fucked her over, not V. Oh, really? Ek, who notoriously loves strides, would say that it was G that ruined Vanguard. Wow, what are the odds of that? That's crazy. Braven is very good. Yeah, you have no locals near you. Damn. Pandemic shut down locals by the time Luard shit over again, so it was a non-factor. Was the word before the pandemic or during the pandemic? I mean, I have no locals either. Technically, the closest one is an hour, right? I mean, that's not so bad. An hour, I think, is decent. More than that is a bit much. But remember people in the late G. People came back when it started, when V started. I'm guessing, yeah. I've got a logo about 2 hours out. Oof. But I'm in the now college student situation where I do not have money to make the trip wherever I want to. Yeah. History revision as well as the G8 speech. Yeah. Highway scary. Oh, you have to drive there. Ooh, an hour of driving only. Like the. Oh, that's kind of rough. That is what that is how I've gone to some locals that are out of my way, which I think I might be doing like next month too. But yeah, I don't. This card's great. I don't. Usually I have like things to say about cards, but like it's just everyone knows this is good. It's just really good. Next up, we got ourselves Netherworld Butcher, which is the Bladmire promo card. That is, rather interesting. Just as on place, if you have a Bladmire, your opponent cannot intercept to the end of the turn. Then it says, when it boosts, if you have Bladmire, you put him to drop, and then choose a card from drop, put it to soul. So it is a Zargon without having to hit. So, nice card. The fact that it's locked to grade 3 makes it not so great, but it's a nice card. It has good effects. I don't think it'll be played, but we'll see. Man, let's go to the Vanguard propaganda real quick. The Battle support, let's go. The thing about this emo dude is that suddenly he doesn't run out of soul after 2 turns. I thought the game would have ended by the by your third grade 3 turn, but yeah. I also play a build that adds to soul more than that, so I haven't really had that problem. But yeah, actually decent, not great, but not bad either. Yeah, it's all right. If you could use it earlier than turn 3, like if it was like reveal Bladmire from a Ride deck or something, it would be really good. But it's like fine. I don't know if it really does anything for the deck. Turning off intercepts is kind of whatever. I don't know how huge that is, because intercepts have not been notoriously great in Overdust. Like, they're decent, but it's not to the point where they add a lot of value, where like if I lose them, I'm like, oh, all right. It does help them, I guess, in the Eva matchup and stuff like that in other cases, but yeah. This sounds kind of mad, to be honest. Legit. Just Falcate in the grade 1 from Varga. Yeah. Yep. It's decent though. It fits the theme, right, of negating nothingness, etc. Fills up your soul for the deck, so it's decent. If any Bladmire player still puts Swirler in their deck because the emo did it, we can scream at them. Funny story, because I was gonna do it today, but I don't feel like I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do that today. I wanted to go over the day 1 decks. I think we can go over it, but I was gonna do it for a video, but I don't know if I have the energy to do that. But we'll see. To put it into it to make it a good video. But I took a look at the day 1 decks, or the week 1 decks, I should say, from Japan for set 2, and yes, they are playing Swirler, and also they are playing Expeller. And I bet you next week they're gonna be like, nah, Bladmire's bad. I really hope that that's the case, that they continue playing Swirler and Expeller and like don't like the deck and think it's trash, so that when I get it, I can just fucking destroy everyone with it if they keep thinking that that's the way to go. Blind games usually go guard the Divine having 2 damage, 2 or 3 turns of Edgelord scraping to do anything. It does because it doesn't blind Soul Charge. You can discard the grade 3 and draw them. That's true. Similar to the main. Yeah, that is true. So this can actually plus you, not soul, but can draw your card, which is pretty nice. Yeah, that works out pretty good. And you can just keep doing that. You can have multiple copies of it do it too. So it continues to gain value every single turn. So it's a solid card. It makes the Orin a lot more viable as well, because it makes her Soul Blast 2 essentially instead of Soul Blast 1, which is kind of nice. Sorry, instead of Soul Blast 3, I should say. Start binding front row in case they would use their intercept. I guess. I don't know. I don't think that turning off intercept is exactly what Bladmire needed, but it's whatever. Locking intercept guarantees that the front row gets bound face down. Not really. It doesn't guarantee it. Like, I guess it's more likely that it'll happen, but I don't know. I guess so. I don't know. JP predictably does what the anime did. I guess it forces your opponent to bind their intercepts, which kind of messes up. In some decks, if they can't / don't have too many good front row rears, but like, I feel like if I know Bladmire and I know that my units are gonna get bound, like, I would already have a backup contingency. Like, I would
you know, remove my rear guards, or I would only do back row, or if they do the front row, it's like whatever, like I have a backup. Like I feel like I would know that and it wouldn't hurt as much, but I could be wrong. I don't know. Depends on the deck you're playing. So that's why I don't see it as that big of a deal. And then like I don't see the 10k being that huge in most situations. So I don't really value intercepts in standard because they just haven't really given me too much of a reason in most cases. And also Gandiva existed for a long time, so maybe that's what it is. But the opponent chooses to bind. Yeah, they choose what to bind. So intercept is never a major factor to consider. I wouldn't say never, but it's definitely not guaranteed. Entire own board, and I have to worry about the situation where you draw a new hand. Yeah, exactly. So I'm just thinking of stuff like that. You can do that with like the Ifro dolls. They can like bind themselves, right? So it doesn't really matter. So I think it's fine. It definitely, yeah, it'll definitely affect the opponent, right? They will make it so that those are more likely to get bound and stuff like that. So it's valid. I just don't think it's gonna be that big, and I don't think it's exactly what the deck needed. Kind of sucked early. Kind of sucked since the early days. Yeah, because they only have 5k shield. Not a lot of good cards that get extra shield. We're getting more of them now, but at this case, at this point, it's just more removal where it doesn't matter. You know, Shiranui exists, so I'm not expecting my rear guards to stick around for the most part. So special intercepts. Why they tried special intercepts, but everyone killed them before they can intercept. Yeah, which is fine if they attack into it, but you know, obscured. Yeah, exactly. That's what I was saying. Like Eva does get hurt by this, which, you know, good to have that option, but that's kind of about it, I think. So is the festival booster cycle? Oh, you mean the fact that you can guard stuff? No, because that's not an intercept. So yeah, the guard order, that's not an intercept technically. So, but we'll move on. Vladmir's, that card's fine. And then the last promo we have here is Charging Dragon Ion Rush, which is a Dino Dragon. So he counts as whatchamacallit, Spinal Marcus support. So you can actually use that in that deck. This has something that's Varga. Yeah, technically Varga. This has a very interesting effect that I feel like the way it's worded, maybe I'm wrong, but I feel like it might hint to something interesting. So this says, first effect, when this unit is retired by any player's card ability during your turn. So only on the person that's owned this card in their turn, if this is retired, you get to Energy Blast 3 and draw. But why does this say any player's card ability? What deck allows you to retire cards on your opponent's turn? Aside from like the selfish the Soul Blast 4 with that dragon, that jewel dragon, what other card and deck in standard allows you to do that? Not any that I can think of, really, that lets you retire in standard, that lets you retire your opponent's card. Future proofing, yeah. I also think it may be future proofing, but it also might be leading to something. Like maybe there's a deck in the future that might have this effect. Like, I don't know, that just seems really weird to put during your turn, like when we currently technically only have one way to do that. So that's just strange. But essentially, you retire this draw card. It has to be by an ability, so you can't just overcall it. Then it says when this attacks, if your opponent's Vanguard is grade 3 or greater, unfortunately it's locked to going second or turn 4. Soul Blast 1, he gets 10k power, and then he retires. So he then triggers Energy Blast to draw 1. Feels that's kind of expensive in my opinion, but maybe it'll work out in some decks. You can use this in Varga. It retires at the end of the battle, and then you can Energy Blast to draw. You know, you can definitely use this in Varga. You probably want to use your energy for Shura, but other than that, yeah. Varga and Spinal Marcus future proof? Yeah, possibly. Because you can technically play this in any deck, right? Technically any deck. If there's ever a deck that says retire your opponent's turn, you can play this as like a quote-unquote counter, so then you draw off of that. So I don't know. Dinos get supporting 0. Ever since Angle Blader, Dinos got thrown behind the shed. Way before that, Bugs got a deck before Dinos. That I'm not too surprised for. They're shockingly, Mega Colony is more popular, I think, than Tachikaze. I don't know. I just thought that was interesting. So just keep that in mind if they ever reveal something that says retire your opponent's turn or anything of that sort. But these are all the promos, including what's getting reprinted. It's coming out May and June in Japan, August and September for English. So mark your calendars. Late summer, you gotta get your ass to locals. You have 4 months to find a locals in your area or build a whole ass locals so you can get this. You have to do, I think you have to, no joke, you have to hand in like the application like the month or the month before the promo goes into circulation. So make sure your promo get your shop gets these, or make a whole ass shop in that time so you can get these promos. Because they're all pretty wild. Wait, is there another card that retires when your opponent in Direct Duel? Yeah. It's not a card, it's a blitz order that says if you can Soul Blast 4, and then the card says if you Soul Blasted 4, you can retire. But you can only do it on your opponent's turn if you activate a blitz order. So I was saying that's the only way that can work out, and that's not like widely used. So I just think it's interesting that they would say, you know, any player's ability during your turn though. But yeah. Did I just save a Dino card? They're like quite good. Or save money for TCG player. Yeah, unfortunately, you do have until the end of September. Do not get your promos right away. Check like the 1st of August to see if the promos are listing. Sometimes people list them for really cheap and they get bought out like that, right? Right away. Check like the first day. If it's been like 2 days, then stop. Keep an eye on it. Put it in your save later on a TCG player, or keep a tab open on your phone, whatever, and check on it from time to time. Do not expect it to be cheap most of August, unless it's like, you know, unless it's like Coffin Shooter or this, right? It's not going to be cheap. In September, then it's going to go down in price, right? But get it sometime towards the end of September, because after that, it's out of circulation, and then it's going to start going back up again. That is your not financial advice for getting these promos. But yeah, that's that. We have one more thing, which is the festival booster reveals, which we have ourselves our first generic donation card. So this guy is in Dragon Empire and Dark States. Free like the sun, Ford and rival this. So this is kind of nuts. So this says, when this is placed on from your hand other than battle phase. So only from your hand. Soul Charge 1. Then it gets 5k power. So that alone, solid. Then it says you can counterblast 1 to do one of the following. Either choose a grade 2 or greater, retire it, or choose a card from your soul and call it. And you can play this in either Dragon Empire or Dark States. The real bad Mesopore is finally here. Oh, I don't know. I was gonna hype into these costing $50 and realize most decks don't want them or have room for them. I don't know. That's my concern, is that, you know, this effect is solid. There's a couple of decks I can already think of that want to play this. So stuff like what is his name? Farvnul really likes this, right? Because he likes to retire. He likes the fact that it's a grade 2. But he likes to retire because it triggers his skill. This isn't horrible in Barrow because it gets 5k power. Right? And then calling out something from Soul for counterblast, that might be pretty good too. So this already has some applications that I can think of. And the fact that it's a triple rare, if it wasn't a normal set, it wouldn't be that bad. But the fact that it's in Festival Booster, whew. So the promos in this, if Divines kicks off the golden age of Vanguard, right, in overseas, where like the shops and like the supply of cards literally doubles or something like that, then this is fine. But this is gonna be pretty rough. Barrel can't use it, has to be placed from hand. Okay, I could play from hand. You think I don't play stuff from hand? Yeah, I can't use it from barrel skill, but I can still play it from hand on turn 3 if I'm trying to get to 15 soul powers of my swirler. I can soul charge. I can counterblast 1, call out an engraver that gives me possibly soul charge, or it goes back into soul to counter charge and makes it free if I need to extend. I can call out the new guy. I don't remember if he has to be placed from hand, but I can call out the new guy that says energy blast to soul charge. To soul charge 2, right? So becomes counterblast 1 to get 2 bodies and soul charge 3. So it's playable. I don't know if I'll actually use it. And also has 5k. I can use this on turn 2, which is really sick. So I have the ability to soul charge earlier now, and I have 5k, so I can actually aggress my opponent a little bit better. So come on. Dragon Empire doesn't really have space for generics, sadly. I don't know about that. I feel like this can fit into a bunch of different decks. Created 1 Tower Barrel Mag is totally important. Shut up. And the ones that don't benefit from this, I don't know. I can't think off the top of my head something that wants to call out from Soul, but I can't say that this is completely unplayable. They don't have a lot of counter charge, so I'll give you that. The counter blast might be too heavy for them. Golden Age Divine Jam Amigos. This is indeed the official Cristiano's Copium group, aka Vanguard Boomer Rehab Sensor. Favorite one of Repression Magnolia. What? And one of Simping Magnolia. What? Stop. But next week, do I not have it? I might not have it. Oh, I do have it. Next week we'll go back to the reprints, but next week we're getting a Keter and a Brancade then Keter donation one. So presumably it's going to be the same kind of thing. I don't know what its first effect is going to be. It might just be like if you have a set order, get 5k or something like that, but presumably following the same pattern of the one we just got, it is going to be do something, only if you play it from hand. It might still be soul charge, I don't know. But do something, get 5k, then counterblast to do something specific to Keter, and then something specific to Brancade. Please search for a set order in Keter. It might do that. That would possibly, it might be something like look at top 5, call something or add it to hand or something, and then look at top 5, get a set order. I don't know. It might be something like that, yeah. Isn't Brent Storkea because they want to call shit from drop too? Yeah, that'd be. I mean, to be honest, Raziel does that. Luan does that. So apparently that's a Keter thing now. I don't know. Do something sold. What's important is the dual nation gonna be for Storkea Lyrical? Storkea Lyrical. Snooze. Might be Counterblast. Bounce something to hand, which is, if it says bounce something to hand, that's kind of crazy in Storkea. That would be kind of crazy if it says that. No, let me search it directly. Maybe. I don't know. That I want to say that's too much, but you're counterblasting. But that would be played. I don't think you want it to be that. To be honest, brawls. If it says counterblast on play, search for any set order. That's literally going to be played in like every single Brent Gate deck at 4 copies. Without no exaggeration, right? If the nation that focuses on getting set orders, you give them a card that anyone can use that says counterblast, search any set order, you're gonna destroy. You're gonna destroy your wallet, the game. It's not gonna be a good time. You don't want that. It makes sense for Storkea to go with Lyrical and tell the fish you're green. But also means that I can throw the retrospecting dragon away and warp the trade up. I don't know, man. Bounce and revive, yeah, maybe. If it's Lyrical in Storkea, I could see a revive. That might not be too crazy. Storkea already does that. Lyrical, I don't think a revive would be too crazy. A bounce, I think it's kind of strong in Storkea, so I don't know about that. Meaning that anything that Keter touch becomes expensive. Yes, indeed.
Indeed, it's gonna be expensive anyways, but we'll see. We got a lot of usable on place from hand stuff, exactly. So if it does say that, that would be nuts. So that does leave the door open for, because if we have, so we have Dark States, we have Dragon Empire Dark States, we have Keter and Brancate. So then it has to be, yeah, Sokia and Lyrical, unless they decide to be stupid and like mix match them again, which, you know, would be kind of cool, but because they could be stupid and do like, what was it? Sokia Keter. Give Keter 2 of them, because that's how they did it for Cross Epic, but we'll see. Revive Punk Girls, that'd be lit. That would be lit. Reviving Rhesus in Trouble, that would be, whoo, or just if it has a bounce effect too, that's just, I don't know if we can give it a bounce effect. Counter blast 1, bounce something to hand, that might be too strong. I don't know. What mount for an idol? Yeah, it'll probably just be like some girl with a mic on top of like some dog thing. Probably, it'll probably be something like that. It'll probably be literally this, but just her with a mic, or with a dog, or maybe the dog singing. I don't know. Well, we'll see. You know, there's a donation boss monster. That'd be dope. I would like it if there's a deck that focuses on that, but you kind of can't do that in Vanguard. At least not yet, until they release like 50 of them. A fish riding a zombie. I mean, maybe that'd be kind of funny. They might both be in the water, honestly. They might both be in the water. It might be like a mermaid, where like there's like this, a mermaid, and then like a seal or like some shit for Starkea, or like you know, one of those other things. 'Cause they both have mermaids technically, right? So it might just be 2 mermaids also. So riding a Mythiarch, maybe, yeah. Maybe if I say mermaid, if Azim is still around, maybe I'll stop with him. But finding out the cover, Festival Booster is the RRR grade 1, yeah. So we can go. Well, we'll go to that next. So these are reprints. Dr. Keter Dog is an OT. No. So this is I thought. Oh, that's what you mean. Yeah, that's the thing. These are the reprints for Brancate. Kind of what we expected. I think we called most of this except for like this, and I don't think anyone said this, but we kind of said the other ones. This is strange, but it kind of makes sense considering the timeline. Again, Dark States only got 3, Brancate got 5. I don't know what's going on here, and then just the heals. But yeah, we're getting the cover card here. If I remember correctly, we're getting this thing, the donation. We're getting this, which I think is a generic triple rare for Keter, and then we're getting another one for Brancate. And this is the cover card. So remember the cover card from last time were the over triggers, and look at how much those got played. So we'll see. Also, there's the K reprints. That's right. Yep. Which should just be what is it? The Magnolia Ride Skip. The Magnolia Ride Skip. Oh, the Leonore promo. Roaming Prison Dragon. I wish, but these are promos specifically that they're reprinting. I don't know actually. Can't think of any Starkea promos off the top of my head. Maybe Maleva. Maleva and the Magnolia Ride Skip and a Leonore promo. Empix, that might be too old because these are more recent. These are from like set 10 and forward, right? Or like set 10, 11. So they might not so far compared to what they've done with like Dragon Empire and this. It's a lot more recent promos, so I don't think they'll do Empix because Empix is from way back. Well, the dragon will be a replacement for the Celagon, so you can ban it later. Wait, isn't that that would be kind of funny if they did that. So Kair's only getting 3 apparently. Really interesting. Interesting. Dark States and Starkea only getting 3. If they do a dual nation for Dark States and Starkea, that'd be kind of funny. Just because my fiance plays Starkea and I play Dark States, so it'd be hilarious they did that. But that's interesting. I really would like to know why they only do 3. But if that's the case, then it would just be Magnolia Ride Skip, one of the Leonore promos, and Maliva. Impix has been relegated to being a random tag in Grambo. Yeah. The only important reprint is the Misty Habitat. Maybe it'll be that. Maybe it'll be that. Maybe it'll be Magnolia Ridescape, Maleva, and Misty Habitat. Impex wants to take. Huh? Maybe it was to take the same farm from. Oh. I don't know. Impex is still playable. Do they do alt art promo reprints? Not for these. Not for these. These are just normal reprints. They stopped doing alt art reprints for some reason. I don't know why. But alright. That's it for the news. Sorry that took an hour and a half. It wasn't even that much, but we just really wanted to get into it. Let me just do my drugs real quick. And I don't know. I guess I'll let you guys decide. Do you guys want Deer Days? Or do we want to fuck around in CFA? Power tangents, yeah. Deer Days? Tier list? Tier list of tier lists. I had to do that for next April Fools. Just got a bunch of content creators to do tier list, and then do an image of their tier list and put it in a template and then rank their tier list. I asked as birthday boy. That is true. Your birthday is tomorrow. All right, sorry. You guys get overruled because it is Pablo's birthday, so we'll do Deer Days. There we go. Same. Yeah, we can wait 15 minutes in the connection lobby. Yeah, I might legit, since my computer doesn't crash anymore, I might legit open up CFA on the side, do some hand testing while I wait for that thing to connect to someone. All right, so let's open Steam. Why is it? I hate Steam so much, bro. I don't understand how it is like the most annoying thing to humanly use. All right, what's this now? As well as the announcement made people remember New Days is a thing. I mean, we're not getting her for a while, so we'll see. But oh man, I don't even think I have a scene for Deer Days, to be honest. That's kind of funny. I think I can just go here and we'll just quickly add it. Video capture? No. Game capture. Yep. And just take that. Put that there. And just grab that. Here. Where did it go? Oh no. Oh, I put it in quick display. That's what I did. Okay, hold on. And then drag it here. There we go. All right. There is no sound because I turned it off to record something. But I can play some music at least, I guess. Anyways, there we go. All right, should be good to go. Name this thing. I should try using it inhumanly? Huh? What do you mean? Title screen jump scare. Have y'all bought the latest DLC? I have all of the DLCs. Well, all the booster DLCs, I should say. But there is no new one, like, other than what we've got last time. Nope. I forgot. Oh, I gotta I gotta remember that my buttons are like the opposite. Yeah, I have this set 10. It's the last time this got supported, but we're getting a new one soon. Your storm mode, but they have set 5 power level decks. Yeah, unfortunately. So let's see what I got here. What was the last thing I built? Probably this. How do I view it? How do I view decks? Am I blind? Edit, add as favorite, load, move deck, copy. No. How do I confirm deck? There we go. Okay. Yeah, this is probably the last thing I built, which is Vietnamese Bruce. Here it is, Y button. Okay, yeah. So I'm using this, and my Y button is my X button, so that's why I keep pressing the wrong buttons. So it's gonna take me a while to just get used to it, or it might be the right. I forget. Yeah, no, it's the opposite. So that's why it's always confusing. Chaos for the memes. I don't think this is updated with Makani's, to be honest. So maybe we can do that. Maybe we can do that. Maybe we can do that. Sorry to use team humanly, so just abandoning your humanity. Easy, okay. Tegra would be kind of fun to play. Yeah, and I tried to fuck around with Solarian, and I hated it so much. I don't know if I ever updated heroes. Did not. So I guess we can update that real quick. Yeah, I thought maybe I can make it work in here, but like, oof, that was a rough time. That's not what I wanted to do. There we go. Let's get some. Let's get some Makanis up in here. Yeah, I gotta get the kinks out before I go online, because then I'm just gonna press X accidentally or B or whatever. Oh no, I do have Makanis here. Never mind, I'm good. All right. Was there anything in this set that I needed? I don't think there's anything in set 9 that works for Chaos, right? Just Zargon. Can I use a Zargon? I have a bunch of ponies. I already have a Zargon. Okay. Yeah. Let's try not pressing that button. Going here. Is there anything from set 10 for Dark States? That's good. There's this, but you don't really want to use that because you're gonna play the other order. I forgot Fabrniel's a thing. That'd be kind of fun. There's Lamenia technically, but you don't really want to do that. This set was garbage. Oh right, we have Maid. Maid's kind of cool. Yeah, why not? Maid's alright. Well, actually, no, you're never gonna be able to use Maid because it's just gonna be Makani's, so it's probably not even worth it. Yeah, I think that's about it. Yeah, this was the worst. Hated this set. Yeah, so I don't know. I guess this is updated. Chaos. Can't really think of much else. Quick fight before I head out to work. I only got time for one. Okay, but. No, please. World fight? Password fight? You're on, yeah, I fought you before, yeah. I don't know. The quick. That's the password. Let me log out as fuck. Sorry, okay, but do I have quick display for CFA? I do. There we go. So we can literally do both. I can appease everyone. You want CFA? I got CFA. You want Deer Days? I got Deer Days. We got the whole shebang, baby. I never played Chaos, but nobody played the set 8 normal order and insisted everyone plays the promo order. Yeah, the promo order is just way better because it thins out your deck and gives you a bunch of soul while keeping your triggers in the deck and calls out a Makani and gives it 10k. Like, it does a billion things. I think the set 8 one is actually still good. I still think that one's good. It's just the other one's way better. So. Can you play Minecraft? You said you can play it. I could do that. I could do that, but I even have it on my you guys can't see it, but I have it on my start menu, the Minecraft launcher. Why is there a VTuber? Oh, see, I don't think that's a VTuber. I think that's a human lady. Have you not seen a human woman in so long? You think it's a VTuber? No, I'm kidding. Keep opening tabs until it crashes. Please no. Please don't do that. I guess we can quickly show off Heroes is Heroes. You guys know what that does. Let's show off Flowcedia or whatever the hell they call her. Point viewers, stop spoiling this run. There's no way she's real. Let's see this deck real quick. Now put surfers on the side. Oh, imagine I just open up Sonic Dash or Subway Surfers on the side there. Just put all the games. This is a bit too sad, and hopefully that's not too loud. Remember to put in the Pink Mermaid, right? Pink Mermaid. Oh no, wrong deck. This is the vanilla deck, not actually Flame Juice. I just had that started because I like it. Put that back. Shuffle. Senduendo draw. I guess we'll discard this. I can always call units, so it's not that big of a deal. Yeah, and I can even like oh, I hold on. Put it up here. Unlock it. There we go. Put it like here. So it looks like I'm playing myself. But match timed out. Yes. No. There we go. Sorry. Where was I? Okay. So I discarded. I wrote end turn. Take 1 damage. Draw trigger. You love to see it. Draw. Start turn. Draw. Here I guess we can discard. Ooh, so many good options. I guess I'll discard this because I have the Blitz in hand. Ride into this. Unfortunately, put this to soul. Look for a deck. Find the Willista order that every time I test, it goes into damage, first damage, and I want to cry. Play this now. Goes to soul. Main phase. I get +5. Draw 2. Oh man. Interesting hand. Swing in, check. Would have been nice if I had units. Pass turn. Get hit. Use Blitz. I went first. Stand in, draw. We'll keep this one just in case. Let's discard this. Ride into this. Can no longer use orders, or sorry, can no longer use effects from units or call them. Soul Blast. Whoop. And then I'm gonna do this so it's easier for me to see my orders. So I have 4 at this point. Wow, I can already stand. That's crazy. I can restand 2 already. All right, so we have the grade 2 in hand. I can use this to draw 1 more. We can add PG. We'll add the Regalia, I guess. Unfortunately, we only get grade 1 that we can call. I kind of really need units here, so let's do like a column of this maybe. Does it say normal units? It just says units, right? Yeah, so we'll do that, regretfully. I guess I could just call it from hand. And then we'll call, where is she? We'll call this out here. And then I did shuffle, then I'll play this. Counterblast 1. Give her 5k, and then I draw 1. I did not get anything. Since I played in order, they all get 5k. And then we go to battle. I probably should have played this instead, but yes, I did. Oh, I didn't see you. Sorry. I saw you saw when I typed it in. It's quick. Fix my CPU. I got a new CPU. So yeah, so it's all good now. Sorry. Where was I? So then we go to battle. Swing, 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 counterblast, restand, check, check, draw trigger, power, draw, swing, and then swing, and turn. Take a damage, take another one. Oof, get fucked. No, okay, try again. This is Yu-Gi-Oh! Stream Experience alt tab into something else while waiting. Yeah, it's not chocolate. There we go. And yes, okay. Alright, I gotta remember to press the right button. Hope you're doing well. Stay up. I am. I hope you're doing well too, buddy. I gotta stop scratching my scab and ripping it up and bleeding. Good luck, Mr. Streamer. Thank you very much, Sam. Oh, whoa, what was that? That was weird. Okay. Ayo go. Already winning. Oh, that's a decent enough hand. Toby licks bleeding wounds. Okay, but come lick my wounds here. Let's go into chaos by discarding, I guess, draw trigger. And pass turn. So I will, so let's actually lower YouTube a little bit. And then pick up the game. Hopefully that's not too loud there. Because I like the voice acting in the game, so. Alright. So it looks like we got ourselves time-stamping dragon, the usual. Remember, Chaos canonically is one of the 2 decks that the protagonist indeed loses to. This is true. Let's take a look at my numbers. I got my CPU usage and my temperature on the side here, just to make sure. Yeah, that sounds good, buddy. No god. Yikes. Just hoping for a draw trigger. That and Farm, oh yeah. And also over trigger in the beginning. Yeah, bet you got it. No god. Don't crit me, thanks. It's like Sims favorite card. Damage check. Oh, I really needed that in hand. Sucks. Sorry. Oh, you stupid ass pony. I don't have any way to put you into soul. I don't think so. You get discarded. Let's play Lotto. What'd I get? 2 triggers. No soul charge. Yeah. Whoo. Fucking love getting no value out of my ride deck. It's such a blessing, bro. Let's go. Let's fucking go. No plussing at all. Losing the order twice. Let's fucking go. Cool. Right, I'm gonna need you to not hit a trigger here. Okay, that works. Come on, man. How am I gonna lose 2 of them? That's whack. Both. Okay, there we go. That just didn't really matter, but sure. I get a card that I can guard, so I don't get pushed to infinity. Alright, that's fine. Timing with the music was kind of cool with that one. And I gotta make sure, I gotta keep track of the music, because last time I played randomly Linkin Park, and then I got dinged for copyright for like 30 seconds, which is really annoying. Solid enough turn. I don't have anything that I need at all, but solid enough turn. Let's see what he does here. Thankfully, at least Timestamping Dragon doesn't do anything too crazy. Goes with the black testing. Yeah, I mean, this isn't edgelord music. What do you mean? This is Mega Man's music. I actually might need the counter blast. So we'll take this because there's a chance I might get the order. It's gonna go into damage like a fucking. It's gonna go into fucking damage. Watch. But there's a chance I'll get the order. Okay. And then I can use Makani's skill on top of it. Oof, I got a man instead. You. And use your skill. Alright, so it's a unit, so I can call it out. That's kind of good value. I guess I'll pull that out here. And then he says, I'll play Soul Charge. Alright, that's not what I needed. Play this here. Soul Charge. That's kind of whatever, to be honest. Let's kind of left on this card front. See if I can get the order to hand here. Nope, just another fucking PG. Oh my god. Add this to hand. Call this out. Dissolve this. At least I can stand one. Oh. I guess I won't Persona right either. I guess I just won't Persona right either. Oh man. I can put this into Soul just so that I can move this back and play this here, and then we'll just swing in here. Away from blind soul charging. Yep. I guess this one. Ugh. The more I see your fights, the more I don't want. It's not usually this bad, man. It's usually okay, man. Usually you go nuts. I don't know why I did Makani. I don't know why I did my face-up counter blast, but whatever. This is how distraught I am. Okay. Okay, cool. I didn't want that anyways. Too bad this doesn't actually go to Soul, because he's not Tamayura. Swing in here. 33. My hand is actually surprised. I'm actually in a decent spot, all things considered. That heal kind of makes it not as good. If he had gone to 4, I would have been in a decent spot because I have full board. I have this guy that's extra shield. I have these two. I have this. Like, I'm okay, considering it's Timestamping Dragon. And then it's not a retire deck, right? And I already got this, so if shit goes my way, I might be okay, but I'm definitely not doing actual chaos things. Like, I'm definitely not going to do anything actually that this deck is supposed to do. I'm playing just Vanguard, and I happen to have an okay run at it right now. My only bet is to use this skill, hit my last 2, hopefully copies of the order from top 3, add it to hand, and then I can get going. Because then I can actually do stuff. But I have to preemptively put this into Soul in case I get the Makani to put into Soul. so that I can then like I almost want to guard all of these attacks, take one counter blast, but I have to take like 2, which sucks.
Okay.
Because I need 2 counter blasts, 1 for Mikani, or sorry, 1 for the order if I get it, and then 1 for chaos for his skill. There's no fortune counter blast 1. Let's see what he calls out with this. Manchu? Interesting. What was the booster? Oh, right, the starter. That's right. Right. I forgot he does that to have something to bind. So you can call out. It's like grade +1 or something, right? Yeah, so you can call out a grade 1 when he needs to. And then you can call it out a grade 2, because I think he bound grade 1, right? Yeah. I've never seen this card, to be honest. You might like it, bro. It's literally, I don't know about literally, but you literally time leap. It's pretty cool. Be a deck if he had some support. I mean, he technically got support. Got a promo. Oh my god, stop with the healing. What's the point of pushing you? Looks cool. Yeah, man, you should give it a shot. It's very funky. And he got a front. Good god. Ooh, that is the coolest shit. I can't believe they gave him his own animation. That is so fucking cool. Damn. That was cool. That was cool as hell. Alright, this bitch is gonna get huge because he has that grade 3 and drop. This is what, 38? So let's do these two.
Go!
I should have just supported Time Stepper instead of Temple. It supports both. Be quiet. I'm so scared that I'm so scared that the order of Makani is gonna go to damage. I'm so scared that it's gonna happen. It's the Rising Dragon. That's useless. Alright, at least that gives you something to discard. Alright, so I have to use this skill. In case, like, I super do it and get the order. Let's go ahead and counterblast 1. Discard this dumbass pony. Oh my god, I got it! I got it! Out of the hand. I don't really want to call anything because it's just gonna get overcalled. To be honest. Do I have to call? Okay, good, it wants itself. Okay. So now let's play the order. Counterblast 1. Oh, the hostile! Or the hostile. Oof! 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 Double Makani and Soul. Call out a card. Call out a fucking Makani. Makani gets plus 10k. I don't want to do that shit. Let's switch these two because this guy should have boost. And then I can technically Soul Blast 3. That puts me at 12. Soul Charge, no, that puts me at 11. Soul Charge, that puts me at 13. Yeah, so I might actually be able to draw a card here. Hold on, math is hard. I'm at 14. I Soul Blast, I go down to 11. I play Makani, he Soul Charges 1, I go to 12. No, but he pulls something out, so no, that would fuck me. Okay, so call Makani here. Put that into... I should have I'm an idiot. I should have overcalled her instead. Ugh, whatever. In order to call out the other Makani. Do not use this skill. Even though maybe I should have, but... Now I can go to battle. I presumably have 13. I don't even know. Was that what's probably? Yeah, it was. Of course it was. Why even ask, bro? Why did you even ask? You know, it's a Dark Six test. Of course my LT is in my soul. That makes sense. I'm assuming I have 13. I don't even know if I actually do. The worst part is that, like, if he doesn't die this turn, I'm dead. Because I don't have the upgraded chaos to be able to actually have a turn 4 play here. So let's go here. Let's go ahead and use chaos skill. Yes, everyone get big. And go ahead and restand. Oof, that's a fat ass column. Oof, that would have been a good column if I knew how to read and not have done that. And I should be able to check a bunch of triggers. Good power. My deck is pretty compressed. Let's go. Turn this around some fucking Oh my god! Okay, never mind. I have more damage for once. That's gotta be his, like, third heal. Okay. Yeah, so he needs, like, 2 PGs. Maybe, well, I don't know. This is guardable. This is guardable. Yeah. Ooh, has to use that? Oof. Hopefully he has the other PG. Otherwise, I would have just taken this. This is a nice, huge ass 58 over here. Yeah, he doesn't have the other one. Okay, bad. Whew. I'm in an okay spot at least. And unfortunately, these dumbasses they go into soul. I should have just kept the Makani in hand, to be honest, for next turn, because I have nowhere to get him now. I have to somehow, I have to get super lucky now next turn and get the order again. So I have to go to 5 to get a counter blast, and then hope that I can hit the last copy of my order, so that I can call out Makani again. Because I have 1 order in soul. I have 1. I had 1 in damage and I healed out. So now I have 2 in drop. So I have to just hit the last one, and hopefully it's not the damage, and then I'm good. And then hopefully I can guard all these other attacks too. He might call out that fucking... that stupid dragon. That was like, guard restricts me or like gets a bunch of power, I don't know. I think I'll guard this. I also don't want him to heal. I don't know. We'll see how this goes. It's got the resist girl here. You gonna boost with her? Yes, okay. So I will. Yeah, fortunately, that is gonna give him the soul. I'll take this one. Please. Okay, Pony, get the fuck out of him. I need to swap out that Pony for something else. So I'm gonna be able to add 2 from drop into soul. Here he's gonna get drives, right? Or does he not get drives? He gets plus 10. I do have 2 PGs, but unfortunately I have to drop this thing, the guard, which is tragic. So I have to heal on 6, unfortunately. I guess I should have guarded. Well, there was no easy way to guard the attack. Yeah, if he didn't have the booster, maybe, but it was just too big. Got the Nate. He's gonna get another plus 5. Oh, it's still 23. Okay, yeah, so my best bet is to 1 pass this and then PG the other 2 attacks. Good. Yeah.
Ooh, baby.
ヴァンガードにアタック
I'm committing fucking robbery over here. I should have lost. Turn 2. I should not still be in this game. Oops. Not never punished, bro. Never punished. Only rewarded constantly. I've just been rewarded after just getting crap in the beginning here.
ヴァンガードにアタッ
That's
ク
a big ass dude over here. That's a big ass linebacker.
スキル発動
Can't believe I had these PGs since like turn 1. Let's go then. Final PG. Could have also had this. Oh, I forgot. I didn't have to do that. I forgot that I had this guy. He can guard 10k shield. Top deck. Yeah, if only he was in the game. But this is Deer Days, unfortunately, so he doesn't exist yet.
So my only way out of this is to hope that I get the order,
Hope that I can use it and not take out. So get this. Don't call any of that. Use the order. My last counterblast to get a Connie. We're gonna. Ooh, I don't think I want. We're gonna. Yeah, we're gonna not choose any cards. We're gonna not choose any cards here. We're just gonna. Where's this dumbass? We're just gonna call on Makani. I don't know why he came out rested. That was scary for a second. That scared the shit out of me. Do I have a what do I have in Soul? Do I have a pony in Soul? Oh, I do. Okay, I was wondering why this dude was shining. All right.
then go to main phase. I could have decked in a bit.
It's fine.
Swinging here for 23.
ノーガード
Oh, okay.
ダメージチェックフロートトリガー
Oh, I was anti-climactic.
パワープラス
Oh man. Yeah, I totally
Protagged my way through that.
Oh, call the deck in the other line. Wait, never mind. Called from the deck. Phew.
I protagged my way through that. I should not have won that. I should have lost. Frame 1. So. Should call the 5k boost in my head. Yep. That would have done it. Well, actually, no. I could have boosted with the back row. Got Pablo. Hold on.
I don't think I have anything ready. Did I build Lukier? I would love to use Lukier. She has the promo. She does have the promo.
I kind of don't like that I have Steam Clean in there. But was expecting the double PG? Yeah, I had those like turn 2 or something like that. I had it from the beginning of the game. It was silly.
But even if you called the booster, I could have used
The grade 2 in the back, because he can intercept from the back row. So it would have been the same thing, unless you.
the only thing that would have saved it is if you got a trigger.
Alright, I forgot he likes Diva. I got a decent hand here, not gonna lie. I got this. I don't have my girl. Oh, that's why I'm playing Steam Clean, because I keep thinking that this is set 11. But I don't have set 11 yet. It's not in the game. Discard this. Draw for a second. Sure. Fine. Swing in here.
ノーガード
I guess I can play it a bit longer, that's fine. Alright. Don't mind getting that to hand.
ダメ
Let me
ージ
open
チェッ
the
ク
window again. Not the actual.
僕のターンドロー
Maybe cool down my PC a bit too. Sorry, that time jamming isn't my favorite. It's still Chrono Jet. Okay, fair
スキル
enough.
発動
Since this is Since we hate Chrono Jet in this chat, we'll say that Time 7 is your favorite. No, I'm kidding. But you got Pablo interested in Time Stamping Dragon, so we'll see where that goes. I guess I'll take this.
No God.
ドライブチェック
Superstar.
Damage check.
Oh no! We? Who's we? We? Yes.
ヴァンガードにアタック
I guess I can guard this. I don't think I really want to go against Jiva, especially since he's got this stupid Garu Arena out there, and it's gonna make me take a damage later on.
Stand and draw.
Excuse me. Man, if I could stop drawing my triggers.
Ride.
um,
Skill 発動.
Soul Charge here, or look at top 7 for something to Soul. None of these are good options. Oh no, I got my boy, never mind. Let's do best option. Alright. And, yeah, unfortunately I can't really do much here. No point in killing this, I
Vanguard
think.
にアタック.
Just swing in. Let's
Drive check.
do. We can do this.
ダメージチェックフィールトリガー
Got a heal trigger? Okay. Unfortunate, because that puts his arcs into drop.
パワープラス
So you can actually use that for
Turn.
mirrors, which is actually in the game. So.
ニルダーラジューバにライド
Okay. There's the chicken. Forgot that. I'm expecting to see the other, like the new UU with like the red, but I forgot that's not in this game for whatever dumb reason. Good thing. Managed to get it from the top 7. Prayer Dragon from the Grade 2 skill. Let's see. Okay. Going to discard one to add a Prayer Dragon and Trickstar back from the drop. Probably the same exact one. I don't know. He can add it this one if he wants to instead.
スペリオルコール
Or call it from the drop. Nope. Same one, just with Trickstar now. Scammers at heart. Yep. Regretful. I wish I had like a gazillion dollars so I can buy whatever Deer Days license they have.
スキル発動
Let's get a crossover dress here. Galen Daito. He's gonna give him plus 10. And that thing is going to have guard restrict twice. Battle door need 2 more to guard. So we're just gonna
No God.
take 2 damage for free here.
Damage
I want to say
check.
check a trigger here. Nope. It's just staying grade 3.
ヴァンガードにアタックニルダーラのスキル発動
Presumably I have to just take this attack again unless he gets a crit. Then I can worry about it. But we'll do a 2-hit pass here.
Guard.
ドライブチェック
Yeah. There's 1.
ドライブチェックドロートリガ
Oh,
ー
that's fine. But he does have a great 3 in hand.
パワープラス
But he can also retire next turn, which isn't that big of a deal. To be honest. Oh, do I have to take both of these attacks?
ヴァンガードにアタック
I kind of have to take both of these attacks, huh? That's gross. I kind of don't want to PG a 25k on turn 2. That's kind of dumb. But I also don't want to be in high damage. Oh. Oh, this hurts. This hurts.
Skill 発動.
Let's see, what are we discarding? I guess I don't need that many of you right now.
完全ガード.
Her trigger in my heart sank for a second. I thought you jinxed it. No, you're good. They're going.
ヴァンガード
Wouldn't be mad if you releases Divines game and all the previous generation OD cards plus first 4 Divine sets. Should be a little bit more than first 4, but yeah. I wouldn't be against it.
No
but
God. やるじゃないか.
I don't know if it'd be a good idea unless they make some changes. Like
俺のターン
better ranks and stuff like that, add spectating and all that kind of jazz. But, I don't really want to discard anything right now. I guess I can discard the order and add it back. Let's go ahead and use this. Had a decent hand, but then turned out to be not so decent. I got Steam Clean, but I can't do anything with him. I have grade 1 that I can put into Soul. I can play Lin from hand. I want to call this out. So I guess we can add this to hand here. Let's go ahead and do Lin first. Sure, you can put that into Soul. Let's go ahead and use Lukir's skill here. I don't remember if I played whatchamacalls it, but I want to do this one first. To all that the anime made up features that the edition had but doesn't? Yeah. Yep. Let's do this. This and this. Don't want to discard, then don't run into grade 3 easy. We screw up scribes already, yep. Oh, this is the last one of these. Are in grade 3, so yeah, cool, that does get power. Use this, put this into Soul. Draw a card, okay. I'm dead next turn. Use the promo. Fine. I guess we'll thin deck here. And then use it. Order Hasdo.
Order Hasdo.
I probably want to do this, unfortunately, so I can put the other order out of my hand and draw something better. Battle of nothing hand, yep. It's gonna get a little bit better because I have a drive check and this dragon that gets this order out of my hand, so I have 10k shield and hopefully like a trigger, but against this stupid ass thing over here, it's not gonna be great. Next turn I can try and Steam Clean maybe, but I don't know. Swing in here. So if I hit the over trigger, it would be nice because at least Lukir will have some pressure. I'm gonna call this out again. It's gonna lose unfortunately the 5k, but it's gonna get a 10k after this, so balances out. Draw heal, no, I don't have it. Yeah, I mean at least I got 5k shield at least, so thankfully didn't. But if I could check the heal, that would be huge. Because not only will I have 15k shield, but I'll also go down to damage. So he's gonna go ahead and do a Chuda Pass. Okay, great. That's what I needed in my hand. Alright, well, that's at least usable. That's at least usable. And I have an extra draw at the end of my turn, so there's that. But yeah, I'm kind of screwed. I shouldn't have bothered. I mean, he's gonna get it back, but I shouldn't have bothered trying to push him to 3 here with her, unless he guards it. I'm gonna have to go into the overdress unit because I can't let that thing survive. That thing is gonna fuck me too hard, and I'm not gonna. There's really no merit in pushing him to 4 right now, so this thing has to go. I'm gonna need you to drop 2 triggers or PG to protect this fucking thing. So. Alright, he dropped that, so at least I don't have to worry about this for retiring and getting big numbers. I just have to worry about this asshole. I definitely want to get rid of that. And then end of turn, this, and I guess this dragon, because I really need it, even though I need the 5k shield. That's 2 cards for 1 attack. Yeah, it would have been the same thing, because he maybe wouldn't have wanted to go to 4. Him going to 4 would have been kind of whatever. It just means he would be able to heal twice, right? And that would kind of suck, so I feel like I should have just aggroed on that thing, left him on 2 damage. Because that way he would only have 1 counter blast for his plays, and I would be in a better spot knowing that he already lost one of the whatchamacallits, because it's in his drop, right? So I should have just done that. Oh well. Let's see what he can cross over just into here. If he goes into another one, I'm fucked. Because I literally can't guard it. Okay, no, he does go into another one of these things. So he had 2 of these, which is insane. So that's going to buff this up, unfortunately. So I have to take this twice, which is only 20k. This is going to be able to retire probably this, which is fine because I have a backup in hand, but I'm gonna end up having to using it. Did he ditch another PG for Jiva? No. He ditched the Gallandite and then he added it back to field. Yeah, because he used PG, he intercepted with this and draw trigger, yeah. Oh, he came back to me already. So this, well, actually, I don't know. He might end up just restanding this again, which really sucks. So I'll take this, turn off his heals, and then hopefully he can't swing with the Vanguard. Or I'll just lose a PG in the process and look like a jackass. I guess he had another star and drop. Yeah, I know. Oh, does this have to hit? That sucks. I mean, it doesn't matter. I didn't want to really spend a PG on that. So let's see what he restands here. At least he can't heal. Let's see. Okay, he does stand out. So I can do a 2 to pass. And then PG the well, I forgot his name, but this guy. Hope this doesn't get crit. Yeah. And then I can do, because I can do this and I guess this for a 2 to pass. As long as he doesn't check a crit. Well, I mean, if he checks a crit, it's fine. As long as he doesn't check 2 crits. Because I can guard the Garu with PG and then like put another guard down. It's gonna take my whole hand, but I can guard it. Yeah, that's perfectly fine. That is perfectly fine there. And I have the 2 counter blasts that I need for next turn. I just need to draw into a Rising Dragon, and then I'll be in a good spot. So then we'll go ahead and PG this. And discard Grade 3. Can't do anything with her right now. And then we'll just take this guy again. Fortunately, pushes at the 5. Literally nothing I can do about that. Oh, great. Of all triggers I could have checked at that point, it was that one. Literally any of the other 3 triggers I have, 3 trigger types I have in my deck, would have been better than that. Okay, great. I mean, at least that's shield value the next turn. We can Persona Ride here. Draw. Oh my. I gotta close CFA. It must be fucking with me. It must be because I have CFA open, but that's happening. Alright. I guess we counterblast, put this into Soul. I do have Steam Clean that I can use, but I can't really use them right now. I might have to go into Steam Clean instead. Yeah, I can do Steam Clean, this, and this. Hopefully this is not pan. Okay. We'll put this here, put this here, put this here. Right. Does this really not? Oh, it's an axe skill. It's an axe skill. Okay. We can Soul Blast out this. Then I can use this. Counter Blast 1. And ends the game for me at the current game. Hopefully. Hopefully that's the case. I can also put this away, but I don't think that's worth it. Put those 2 in. Yeah. And then I can play this. Yeah, that's 1, 2 Trick Stars, and then none in drop, right? Yeah. And yeah, we just go to battle. Vanguard ni attack. Guard that. Yep, that makes sense. He doesn't have one, and the bar in hand. Open, yeah.
ヴァンガードにアタック
He's open. I know he has a front trigger in hand also. You check that. I forgot what was his other check. I can call
エリ
this
オに
out.
コール
There's really, I don't think I can get a better hand than what I have right now. I don't really think I can, unless I draw into a PG. That's the only way that I can get
ド
better
ライブチェック
than what I have right now. I mean, that
ドライ
works.
ブチェック
That not so much.
ダメージチェック
Whew, okay, good. Marina goes to damage. If I can get a Trick Star to go to damage next, then that's kind of a wrap. This is smaller.
ヴァンガードにアタ
Go
ッ
with
ク
this one. Surprisingly, I have a decent enough hand here, even though I'm at 5, because now I have a PG and I have 43k
ダ
shield.
メージチェック
Also, if he doesn't get Persona Ride, if he doesn't have Persona Ride, I'm like in a great spot here.
パワープラス
'Cause then I should be able to guard his attacks.
ヴァンガードにアタック
He probably has one more PG. He has the front at least, so you can use that. If he uses the front, then that's kind of huge, because he's gonna have to drop 2 cards. Okay, that works too. That's another 2 cards. Let's see what he discards here. Okay, oof, what a hand he had. So he has a front trigger in hand, and then I don't remember what his other drive check was. I just know it's not a trigger. Well, I definitely can't use Steam Clean, so I can just leave him out.
スキル
So
発
I don't
動
have any counter blast, so we'll put that back in.
僕のタ
Alright,
ーンです
whatever.
ドローします
So that'll hopefully let me end the game here with this Persona Ride. Oof, no Persona Ride. Alright, so that should be it. Unless he drew into a Trick Star, but then does he have... Oh, okay, he has 1 Prayer Dragon that he got from the beginning of the game. So if he has it, he can get that, and then he needs to... He would have to have the Trick Star in hand right now. He doesn't. And then he also the Overdress in hand as well. Or the Cross Overdress, I should say. Or have them both in hand right now. But in that case, he would have discarded
ゴールします
that instead of the front. That would have made more sense. Instead, he's going to do this and call out. Yeah, so he did have the Cross Overdress. And he just literally needed a Trick Star.
ヴァンガードにアタッ
And
ク
then he would have been able to at least do that. Does this only... Oh, it only fits in the state. That sucks. So less 2 to recall. Yeah. This is just 16, so presumably I can just do trigger PG. Right. I'll do this.
ブリッツオーダ
And that's
ー完全ガード
because even if he checks 2 triggers, unless he does front,
ドライブチェック
that would have killed me. But yeah. Oh, that is tragic. Oh, I mean I can't do anything next turn because I don't have any counter blasts.
ヴァンガー
But
ドにアタック
I might have to actually keep this. I have to actually use my triggers. I can't just intercept because I actually need the unit.
ガード
Yeah, he's dead. Whole lot of shield in his head. Yep, absolutely cooked. This chicken is cooked. Absolutely
ヴァンガー
cooked.
ドにアタック
I feel like getting fried chicken tonight, but for dinner, we'll see. Finally, I can beat Pablo and his damn Jiva
God.
deck on his birthday. Well, his birthday's tomorrow, but I can finally beat him. I don't think I've ever been able to beat him in
ス
Gear
タンド
Days.
ドロー
Let's see what we draw. Of course, it's a trigger. God forbid I check those, right?
真の力を見せろペルソナライド
Alright, whatever.
コール
Life be like that, just kill me. But, alright, I'll attack you with Luke here for the anime finish. He gets drawn to 4 years. Gonna be right. That's right. That's absolutely true. Oh man, that's disgusting. It's gonna take that long. Yeah, I mean, literally can't guard because none of these intercept, and it's just 2 grade 3s in hand. So he still has over trigger. I still have mine. But mine kind of beats his. Yeah. No, like, I don't see a situation where he has one heal. He has 3 heals left and an overtrigger, so he has one in what? One in 5th chance? No, one in 4th chance. No. Yeah, one in 5th chance to hit a heal. Oh. Did something happen? Isn't there usually do I not see my opponent's timer? Bro, tag his way out of this fight. Yeah, I was about to fly over and beat my ass, make me surrender mid-battle. Oh, it's a friend fight, that's why. I probably trolling over here. You wanna? Because I can't do anything. Even if you're trolling me, I can't do anything. Bro, disconnected. Possibly, because I can't like cancel the attack or anything like that. So it's just gonna go through. Like, we're just gonna be stuck here indefinitely. Eventually, you're gonna have to turn up your PC and give me this win that doesn't count if you're trying to troll me over here. Well, I was gonna keep force to disconnect. Yeah. Oh. I think you can like disconnect from inactivity or something like that. Oh, I accidentally went to big picture mode. He might get his wish. He might get his wish. Because it's gonna put me in big picture mode. Exit big picture mode, and that's gonna slow this down. And my computer's gonna crash, and then he's gonna get the DC win. Seeing the hero thumbnail is insane. How many good support hero has? Hell yeah. Eating good in this 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 House of Justice. Let's boot up CFA. While Pablo continues trying to troll me over here. Let's do some more. Oh, heck yeah. Let's do some more what's her face testing over here. Watch it be like I'm the one that disconnected. Put this back. Yeah, I mean I can put the units back, so that's fine. Oh, whatever. Whatever. I'd rather draw it, to be honest. Draw. I actually like this. I like the multi-pin. Ride. Activate. Let's say we go second. Draw. Play this. Swing. Swing. Check. Pass turn. Take one. Ride. Draw. Didn't say they had to go to work. I think that was Sim. So. What do I do with this guy here? I guess the grade. Here, don't use the skim, just play it from hand, draw 2, get 5k. You have right now, you can taste the full power of 0. Put this back. Call this, go to battle, swing, 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 and turn. Get shafted a bit here. Oof, never mind. Our first grade 3 turn. Draw, do that. Let's say they can't get past that. Draw here. Well, actually, it doesn't matter. They're both 10k shields, to be honest. Ride. And now we can't use stuff. Let's go ahead and do this. We're gonna Soul Blast. We're gonna put this order over here so I can see it. We're gonna go here and move it. Soul Blast. We'll look at top 7. We're gonna add this to hand. We have what? Grade 2s in hand. So let's call out grade 1. Grade 1 and grade 2. Let's not call out. Let's try not to call from hand as much. Call this out. Do we want to draw here or get more power? I think we'll draw here. Counterblast. Draw 1. Give one of these 5k. Since I played in order, they all get 5k. We can call this one out here. Go to battle. I guess if I really wanted to, whoops, I can use up all my energy to draw. This gets 10, this 5, this 5. Then we go to battle. Swing 20, swing 18, counterblast, stand, check, draw trigger, draw, check, front trigger.
Big damage.
38, 45, end turn, pass, take a damage. Look at this hand.
20k shield. 20k shields.
30k. Use this. And then drop 30k shield casually. Ride, draw.
Persona Idol.
Draw. I already have 5 orders. We can go ahead and use the skill here. Soul Blast. Look at top 7. I have a grade 2 in hand. Call out grade 2s. Call out grade 2s. I was calling in my hand. Oh, I didn't see if I had an order. I think I had an order there. Oh, it's too late. I fucked up. That's fine. We have the counterblast now, so I will use this one, counterblast. Everyone gets 5k except for you, and then everyone in front of gets 5k again. And then we'll go to battle. And swing in for 30. Swing here, or actually swing here for 30. Swing here for 41. Scale, counterblast, restand both. Check and check. Swing here. 43, swing here. 43, pass turn. This deck is lit. Y'all didn't want to listen to me about Kyoka? At least listen to me about this deck. This deck is crazy. But alright, Pablo. Alright, Pablo. You've trolled me long enough. You've trolled me long enough. I guess you win. Unless I can.
なかなかやるじゃないか。
You happy? You trolled me, you got the win. Just fights me and then goes and takes a shit. Unbelievable. Now I'm stuck here. Alright. Either way, that's fine. I'm gonna go get some dinner. Thanks everyone for stopping by. That was a lot of fun today. We'll be back next Tuesday. Forgot what other rules Tuesday, but we'll talk about it more. Maybe we'll do like how we used to do Tuesdays, CFA Thursdays, 3 days. We'll see how I feel, how we all feel. How's it going? But in any case, till next time. Take care of yourselves and each other. Play Vanguard. And have yourselves a damn good one. Stupid ass Pablo. Cheating. Ban this man.